every time that you say yes to somebody else, you're saying no to yourself. And how much has that been costing you? So there's so many things that ambitious women are praised for: their service, their sacrifice, the one who's always caring, the one who always steps up, the one who always volunteers. And women always carry the load. But maybe you've even been proud of it, like, I can handle it, I'll help, I'll make it work, people depend on me. And there's something that's really good about being dependable, reliable. And those are all really good qualities, don't get me wrong. But there is a point where, all of your yeses to other people, all of your sacrifice and all your giving actually drains you, and you're pouring from an empty cup, and you're depleting yourself and your own energy. And that's when, you start feeling resentment, because usually at that point, the more that you give to everybody else, there's a very important saying that if you're a giver, know your limits, because the takers don't have any. And people can end up kind of asking for more, taking more, taking more. And sometimes we show up giving what we want other people to give back. And it doesn't work like that, unfortunately. We can expect all we want, but it doesn't mean people are actually going to show up. And we can create this anger and resentment, feeling like, well, after all I've done for this person, and they do this to me, or they treat me like that, And the thing is that people lean on you, but in the end, you might have a feeling that, okay, what about when I need something? People are leaning on me. Who can I lean on? And the truth is that, you can't pour from an empty cup, and, sacrificing yourself in the name of being, selfless or caring or giving or kind, it doesn't really help anybody if you're burned out and resentful and not feeling good about yourself. Maybe you're sacrificing your own health or sleep or whatever it is. And people pleasing, is not kindness. It's actually fear. It's fear about the discomfort of having other people be maybe upset with you, disappointed with you, or feeling like when they feel like they're not able to get something from you. And not that everybody is behaving in a selfish way like this, but what I'm saying is that people pleasing does not come from a place of kindness. It comes from a place of fear of not wanting to upset anybody. Always wanted to be liked, always wanting to be, adored and appreciated. And those are wonderful feelings, but there are ways that you can do it too much. And when you deplete yourself, it's too much. So here's the shift. When it comes to disappointing them versus yourself, make sure that you don't disappoint yourself. And it's not selfish, it's sustainable. Because, self-care doesn't mean like, I'm the only one who deserves care. It means I also deserve care. And this is where EFT tapping can kind of help you break this loop if you've been stuck in this cycle. And one of the good ways to test if like you're a people pleaser is to look around and be like, am I resentful? Am I resentful and angry at how much I give and don't get back? That is a good indication that probably your boundaries are not where they need to be. And you might be over giving and under receiving. And we might tell ourselves that like, oh, I don't mind. I love to give. I love to give. I love to give. We might even be really aware of it. I've heard people say, oh, it's just, I don't have so much self-esteem, but it makes me feel good to give to others. Okay, great. But that's not noble if you're depleting yourself. So if in my 99 euro special that I have at the moment, it's called Frazzled to Peaceful Reset. We're going to use EFT to help you start taking that pressure off yourself to people please, to always be liked, to always be perfect, to always care what everybody thinks, to always be worried about disappointing people or being criticized or judged. In just one session, that's 90 minutes, and it's 99 euros. That includes all taxes and fees. We can start to unravel that. Where did this come from? As a child, you probably picked up some of these habits. So as an adult, how is it affecting you? Because most of the time, it's not just one place. It probably shows up at work. It probably shows up at home. So go ahead and use the link and book your 99 session today. I'm only going to have it for the next 2 weeks. All right. See you there.